Look at this view of Stadium 974 during the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. The entire tournament took place within a footprint smaller than the state of Connecticut. That compact scale meant almost zero travel time for the players. Teams stayed in the same hotel for a month, allowing immediate recovery and a consistent routine. Lifting the trophy required surviving 7 matches in those localized conditions. In 2026, football expands. 48 teams play 104 matches across 16 host cities in 3 massive nations. The format adds a tier to the knockout stage. Champions must now survive an 8-match gauntlet. The standard expectation is that heavyweights like France, Brazil, and Argentina will easily outclass the newly added lower-seeded teams. The talent gap suggests the path to the final should be more comfortable for the elite. But that assumes matches are determined solely by talent. In 2026, raw skill is countered by an invisible opponent that doesn't appear on the team sheet, the continent itself. Because of the distances involved, FIFA attempted to cluster the groups by geography to reduce travel. However, the resulting schedules created a massive disparity between the 12 groups. Group I teams log a manageable 1,161 miles between hubs like Philadelphia and Toronto. But look at the Group J schedule. These teams are forced into a chaotic coast-to-coast ping-pong route, racking up 6,424 miles of flight time. And the reigning champions, Argentina, are locked directly into this logistical nightmare. Manager Lionel Scaloni relies on a technical 4-3-3 setup, leaning heavily on a battle-tested core anchored by his 38-year-old captain. Moving aging veterans across thousands of miles and 4 time zones between grueling matches degrades their physical recovery. Heavy legs lead to slower defensive reactions and missed presses, eroding precision required for Scaloni's system. Group J forces Argentina into a grueling physical war of attrition that tactical brilliance alone cannot resolve. Beyond the flight logs, the extreme physical environments at each destination present a second tier of physiological challenges. Teams playing in Mexico must perform in thin air. Guadalajara is 5,000 feet above sea level. This altitude causes rapid fatigue in the second half. Within days, those same players might rotate into the suffocating, humid heat of Miami or the dry desert temperatures of Dallas. High temperatures bake the grass, and a dry pitch grips the ball. This forces extra touches, stalling the high-speed rhythm of elite squads. In an environment defined by fluctuating biomes, raw physical endurance becomes a more decisive factor for success than executing the perfect formation. The removal of fresh legs acts as a leveling force. Lower-seeded nations find a window of opportunity as the heavyweights slow down under the weight of the logistics. Take Ecuador. They are uniquely prepared because they already survived the grueling altitude and travel demands of the CONMEBOL qualifiers, where they held their own against Argentina and Brazil. Then there are high-energy squads like Turkey. Built around an aggressive youth movement, they are designed to press travel-lagged, exhausted heavyweights who lack the energy to play out of the back. Or consider Tunisia. They maintained a 0 goals conceded defensive record during their qualifying run. A rigid, low-block defense is a highly efficient energy conservation strategy. By forcing the opponent to do the running, a team can protect its legs across an 8-match tournament. Finally, there are the wildcards. Nations like Curaçao, or the smallest countries to ever compete, they hold a psychological advantage because they have nothing to lose, even while logging 5,000 miles of travel. When the massive upsets inevitably happen in the round of 32, the true cause won't be found in the playbooks, but in the flight logs.